Now, the next matchup, we're going to be taking a little peek. It's going to be two Spanish brothers, Lucifon and Vortex. I don't know how much you know about AA4 history, but these guys, I think it was a best of 7 once. And I kid you not, a best of 7 was like an hour with breaks. And I think it was like a 4-2 if I'm not mistaken. These guys' games are usually very, very fast. So let's fucking get into it straight away, boy. We got Vortex on Byzantine. He's very good on Byzantine versus Lucifon's French. And he's just gonna make a meal right there for Wheelbarrow. He doesn't even want to walk all the way there. Says that's too far. I ain't walking there, boy. Wheelbarrow. Boop. Click, 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 click. Click, click, click. No, click, click, click. He forgot. Wheelbarrow. 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 Lucifron. Lucifron. Let's speed it up so he gets it faster. Lucifron. Is he baiting him? Wait. Is he mind gaming him? Hold on. Okay, he either forgot it, which at this point I don't think... Okay, he forgot it. Okay, I thought maybe because he's practicing with his bro, maybe he's like doing the mill, but he's not getting the upgrade to bamboozle him. But no, he just forgot it. It happens, you know? You know what I mean? It happens. On the other side, Vortex is going to age up, so let's speed it up. School of Cavalry's coming in hot. Now, this matchup, I think, is very scary for French for like 5 minutes. But then if you survive that, I feel like it's not bad for French. Like, you just have so many units that if you get enough archers, you can overwhelm the Byzantine Limitane and then kill everything. But there's a point where it's like, oh shit, I'm about to die. And then if you don't react properly, you're actually just dead and you lose the game. So, yeah. So Grand Winery coming in. We see cisterns being made. He's gonna go for 5 cisterns, the classic. Pro Scouts immediately have started. And he's going Scouts immediately. So no French Knights. He's not gonna open any, which is kind of funny, because 1 Knight would have definitely done damage here. I'm actually surprised. I don't know if he like thought like, oh yeah, he's gonna have Limitane ready, but he would not have Limitane. Like, Knight would be here already now. So he would deny the gold, and he would, more importantly, deny the berries from being gathered. Like, he would have to send them all the way back. So I don't know. I like getting the first Knight out, because I feel like even if every 3rd game you pick off a villager, I mean, I don't know. I just like having it and being active on the map, you know? We do see eco upgrades are coming in, so he's just preparing for big battle. Meanwhile, on the other side, Vortex is like drawing on the map. With these cysts, could have just connected it here, I guess, but because this is like more exposed. But yeah, he's gonna get the wheelbarrow right there, boy. And yeah, he's got cisterns and berries. Pro scouting's happening. Survival techniques is in, and now Knight's Archer is happening. So, like I said, I think when the second pair of javelin throwers comes out is when it's kind of, when I say kinda, pretty scary. Oh, that's a good start. Losing an archer. Yeah, when the second pair of javelin throwers comes out, I would say it's really scary for French. And when maybe 8 and 12 too, when 12 javelin throwers are out, then it's pretty scary. But after that, I feel like the longer the time passes, it gets better and better for French, because then all the deer are in. the Byzantine player has to go out on the map for berries like this, so they become more exposed. They're chopping more wood and shit. So, yeah. Both Lucifer and Vortex, by the way, have really good, what's it called? Really good micro. So we'll see how these battles go. And you can see Vortex is now pushing in, but he's keeping some units in the back as well at the same time. So he's splitting appropriate amount to deal with half the army here, half the army there. It might be a little risky if Lucifer now comes back with these knights and crushes this army. That's kind of how most Byzantine players, I feel like, lose. But Lucifer is not actually turning around, he's just going through, which allow Vortex to go in with the rest of his army, and maybe he's gonna cock block that gold completely. And Lucifer is already predicting this and is just dipping on the other gold. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna dive here. So because I'm gonna dive here, I'm already gonna send my villagers to the bottom right gold because I can't defend this. So that's what's happening in their head. See that? He knows this, too much army is coming, so I'm just gonna dip. He's going back on wood, but there's nothing there. And you can see how there's like... This comes from them practicing with each other. And kind of Lucifer knowing that Vortex is going to go for it. And Vortex knows that Lucifer is going to probably stay with his knights. So he just doesn't even go back on wood. Instead he chops here. That's what like... Having that like insight on the player... That's kind of the impact it can have on the game. When you know these little things about your opponent, it can be quite big. Now, he is struggling for gold. He only has 6 on gold, and they were kind of late. Now, at this point... Now, he did cause idle time, by the way, for Lucifer. So this is, I would say, the scariest point, where it's like... Look, he has all the upgrades... He does not, and his gold got denied. And he's just getting picked apart. And I would say if you survive this part and if you maneuvered this part, it gets a lot better for French. But he had a lot of idle time. He wasn't producing knights for a while. He doesn't have +1 ranged attack, +1 ranged armor. He doesn't have second archer range. And he is just, look at the units killed. He's just slowly falling apart. Javelin thrower is a bit out of position, but I don't think it really matters. He is just getting mowed down completely. And this is one of those games where you look at it and you're like, how do you ever win as French in this matchup? And so anyway, I was telling you about fast games between the Spanish brothers. That's game number 1. Vortex takes a lead 1-0. Do you think they're more lenient to concede the win against each other? I think they concede wins fast. When I say fast, I don't mean like he left too quickly there, like he was dead there. They concede wins to the players that they consider good enough that they cannot come back from that situation, right? So if they were playing against a Conquer 3, like low Conquer 3 player, and that happened, maybe Lucifer stays in the game and plays on. But because he knows how good Vortex is, he's like, okay, I'm not winning that from that point on. Okay? Like, he knows he's not going to... I mean, he's not going to win from that situation, by the way. It's just not happening. Now, a very interesting matchup. One I understand, one I do not. Or, you know, one of the picks I understand, one of the picks I do not understand. So... He's trying to find a boar. Ooh, I like that. So I don't really... Japanese here I get, because the boar is kind of close. And you get Kura Storehouse, which gives you farms, gives you food. I don't really get the Ayyubid pick here. Because... yeah, the whole point of this map, it's a tournament map, and the whole point is there's actually, like, not a lot of sheep on this map. I think it's... I don't know if it's, like, 3 per player or something like that, but it's very little per player. Yeah, I think it is 4, maybe 5 per player, something like that. 4 or 5 per player. So you actually run out of food really, really quickly. So any civ that can either generate farms early, like Biz, English, Japanese, Malian, I think are good on this map. And Ayyubid is not one of those civs. So that's why I'm a bit surprised that he went for Ayyubid. Unless you have super high map pressure, which is, I'm assuming, what Vortex is going to do, because I think castle rushing on this map is probably just a suicide. So I'm assuming, just by civ picks, that Vortex is going to go for very fast push here. And Lucifon is getting survival techniques and Tovara. So he's just going super eco straight away. He's got the boar. That's going to be a really good income. And yeah, so ecoing. So yeah, this just looks like, to me, like he just wants to fight. So let's speed it up. And also you have small golds, by the way. So it's like, even if you want a castle rush, not because of food, but you're gonna run out of gold pretty quick too. 44, 43, so he's trying to save these berries so he doesn't gather them out. And Kura Storehouse, I really like that positioning. That's a see, this is why this landmark is such good value. Not only is it gonna make farms, but it serves as like 3-4 lumber camps worth here, you know, coverage on the wood line. So it's really, really nice because it serves as a drop-off location. So very nice. Wheelbarrow. Yeah, if he's getting wheelbarrow this early, he's just going to be making... he's just going to get all the eco upgrades. So I'm assuming double broadaxe is going to be next as well. Yeah, stable barracks already coming out. So, yeah. I'm a bit surprised about barracks. I would assume... Because do you really need barracks as Ayyubid? Can't you just go Desert Raiders if they go Horsemen? I don't know. Yeah, double broadaxe already in for Vortex. He's got the Golden Age tier 1. Lucifer's going for double broadaxe. And it looks like they're gonna be fighting. Wow, he makes a stable here. Okay, that's wild. Oh, that's wild, boy. Run, 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 run. You gotta run. You gotta run. Kill him. Oh, no. That was definitely a mistake. He could have killed that 100%. He could have killed that. It is what it is. We live and learn. The tower is gonna go up. Is he gonna upgrade it or is he gonna save? I'm not sure, actually. I don't think he upgrades it. I think he's gonna save for Daimyo. Now this is a matchup I don't see too often, to be fair. So, okay. So Spearman, Horseman into what? He's gonna go over here. He's gonna make sure there's nothing there. You see how, like, they know each other and they're... Look, he knows Lucifer loves to raid, so he's pre-sending the spearmen before the villagers are even going there. Like, that's how the game works when you know someone. To that extent. It's like you know how they think. You know what they're gonna do. And he is right about the raid, except the raid is coming on gold. So maybe, see, this is the thing. Maybe Lucifer always goes for food. But this time he went on gold. You know, and it surprised Vortex. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of the mind games that I feel like I don't feel like, but they always happen between players who are practicing with one another. Even to the smallest things like that, like which side you attack from. Do you attack on the food or the gold? You always attack on food, and now in tournament you attack on gold. And it catches the opponent off guard. I mean, so far, Lucifron is up one, or not up one worker, but he killed one worker. He's down 2 workers because of the Eco Wing. Now, what I am surprised about is Vortex is actually doing a fast castle, which I don't like. Yeah, I don't like it because, like I said, if Lucifron is just all-inning right now, okay, gets the horse. If he's just all-inning right now, then you will run out of food and gold. The tower completes, but you just keep diving here, I feel like. Just go on the villagers, no? Okay, he's not gonna. I would have gone in there. Fuck it. 4 vills? Hell yeah, I'll take that. The raid on the gold. 9 on gold. Okay, so it looks like Lucifer wants to age up too, but he has way too many on gold already. He's already almost at max amount of gold, and he's still producing units, so I'm not sure what the plan there is. The units are running around. Okay. What? 1 HP. Wow. You lucky duck. Another horse goes down. Yumi are coming in hot here. He knows he's aging up. He's going logistics wing. And I mean, he's not losing villagers here, which I guess is good. And he's actually having pretty good amount of gold. Like, I think with the amount of units that Vortex is working with... Oh, loses another bill. The amount of workers... sorry, the amount of units, there we go, Vortex is working with, I would say he's transitioned to castle pretty well. Like, surprisingly well. And he did take 3 villager losses. Ooh, there's some idle time on the town center. Oi, oi, oi. Both players idling a little bit. Still want to get them units out. Floating gate. Logistics wing completed. Now, I would say, unless he takes some damage right now, this is looking pretty good for Vortex. Okay, that's just unfortunate. And if he builds this tower, he should be able to garrison. He might lose a villager here. Yep, 1 villager goes down. 4 vills total. Still not, you know, not game ending. This guy is on a mission. That's a greedy one. He's going for closest Lucifron's relic, which I just don't think is happening. Oh no! Oh no! Sacre bleu! He gets 2 relics. I think you go for this one and this one. I think this is a bit of a wild one, I think. Maybe too greedy there. But yeah. Okay, gets both. Camel Lancers are now on the way. Mounted Samurai are on the way. Now, Mounted Samurai into Camel Lancers is a very interesting one, because Mounted Samurai are very good and very bad at times. Bololo? No? He's just gonna run. Oh my god, it survives! Mounted Samurai is sometimes really good against Camel Lancers, sometimes bad. If Mounted Samurai have the deflective shield, then the Camel Lancer charge gets negated, but if they don't, Camel Lancers can chase it for quite a long time. But I think I prefer Mounted Samurai, to be fair, because of deflective armor. They basically just negate the charge. Oh my god, another good raid from Lucifron. Gets more kills there. He did get this relic in the end, by the way. Walking it straight through the middle. Uh-oh. Like, he's getting so much done. This is the first 6-7 horsemen that he made, by the way. And the bannermen, those are still the same units. And he's still getting kills. 8 villager kills. Like, that's just... That's too many kills at this point. Like, that's snowballing a little bit too much. And the unit count is 8 versus 23. 5 Mounted Samurai, 7 Camel Lancers. He's gonna try... Wait, does he not know about this? Oh my god, he never even scouted the top part of the map. Vortex, I mean. That's kind of funny. Wait, I'm not sure when he lost his scout, but yeah, he never scouted top part of the map, so he doesn't even know where the last relic is. Exactly. He clears up the raid in the back, but the worker count is just... Yeah. The third Yorishiro should be going into the TC, so he has 1 Yorishiro in archer range, 1 in stables. And the third one should be going to town center, and then the worker count is just gonna explode for Lucifron, because Vortex is already behind, and he's already cooked. I don't know, man. Oh god, and he's oh god, so he's running through here, and Lucifron sees this because he has the abandoned outpost. So he can just send like 1 or 2 Mounted Samurai, but he can't... Oh my god, he's going for the gold. Oh shite. He needs to wall this. But even if he walls that, the Mounted Samurai could come from there. So I think he's just in YOLO mode, where he's like, well, if I get raided, it is what it is, you know. Look at this gold. This is my gold right here. Like 1 villager, 2 villagers can mine there. So see that? Camel Lancers charge in, and basically they didn't do almost any damage because of the Mounted Samurai. So you think that Camel Lancers counter other knights, and they do, but not some of them, you know. And you saw there why. He just blocked so many charges, and he can still charge the Camel Lancers even though the damage is reduced. It's still better, and he just completely mows him down. Damn, boy. And another quick in and out. The Spanish bros, I can tell you one thing about them. They never make the tournament delayed. They always make the tournament catch up with time. Okay, let's go into the next game. So this is going to be game number to 10-minute adventure. Yeah. Ooh, and the next map is Holy Island. And this is their favorite map, I would say. If you guys don't know anything about these two, they love water maps. If they could play water maps every day for the rest of their life and play tournaments just on water maps, they would pick that. They love it. That's how much they love it. They're very good on water maps. So this is going to be a pretty interesting one. We got HR to the E versus Zhu Xi's Legacy. I would probably give slight edge as a civilization to Zhu Xi's Legacy because, I mean, I think it's just better in it, bro. But fish, a lot better for Vortex. I ain't even gonna lie. No cappuccino. The distance, look at that. Vortex basically got 4 close fish. Well, technically Lucifer misplaced his dock. Misplaced his dock, to be honest, right? Yeah, he kind of butchered his dock a little bit there. If he placed it here, he would have been fine, but... And then here, but... Yeah, it is what it is. So HRE's advantage on water compared to a lot of other civs is the fact that the chapel gives you like a crazy good boost in income early on wood, and you kind of have to use that. So whenever you play against HRE or OTD, basically they're like S tier civ for, you know, 10, 15, 16 minutes or something like that. And then their income just drops off quite heavily because then the chapel is no longer in the tree line range. So if you kind of manage to survive, I don't know what the exact time is, but it's at least 15 minutes, then most of the civs will like be ahead or be fine. But until then, it's a bit of a problem. Oh, wow. Okay, brother. Okay, brother. Lucifron going for Meditation Gardens. I mean, that's a pretty good spot. It's a greedy one, but it can't really be punished, so What is Vortex going to do about it? The Chappelle is coming in right here. And Chapel Range got nerfed for HRE, right? So, yeah. How many fishing ships? So, Lucifer has 3 more fishing ships. That's, of course, because he made a second dock earlier. And he's got this fishing closer now. So, that's pretty nice. And let's see. However they're playing the water is how you play the water, by the way. So basically, if these guys play with each other so much and they love figuring out stuff so much that whatever they're doing, I'm pretty sure is the correct meta on water. And both of them, were actually Vortex is still making another round of fishing ships. And Lucifer on the other side is making a galley. Now that might be because Vortex noticed the second dock from Lucifer faster, so he's just trying to catch up, basically. You see that? So he's just trying to catch up, and now he should be going into military ships. Now, what do we see? We see Zuginu coming out. Very fast Zuginu. Vortex does not know, because he's not scouting. And he might be caught off guard. He's making a galley, but there's already a galley and a Springle ship on the way already. And he's going for the extended lines as well. So Vortex is just greeting it out right now. Why does he have so many on gold? 6 on gold? This early? He's got double broad axe. Is he just gonna go mass demo ships already? I mean, they do like doing that, but I feel like that's too early. You know what I mean? And he also has a 3rd dock, but he's not even using 2 docks right now. So I feel like mismacroing from Vortex. Like, this 3rd dock could have been a Springle ship right now here, you know? But instead it ain't. And the Zugunus are coming. And I mean, he can just go on the woodline now. He's still making some. Yeah, he's still rallying some, being annoying. And I'm surprised that Vortex is not making stables, actually. I'm very surprised. I don't know if he's trying for fast castle, like slow fast castle, while producing ships and go like burger or something. Because he's not producing demos, but he's still mining with 6 on gold. So I'm not sure if that is the plan that he's going with. I genuinely don't know. That's the only thing that I can think of, because his food count is increasing in his gold count, but he's spending all his wood. And he's got 4 on food. Now he's making stable. But is that a little bit too late? I don't know. Stay tuned and let's find out together. You know, I hate that they nerf fishing to a point where you gotta put villagers on food again. Before you just send everything on wood and gold and you're good to go. But now you gotta still gather some food. It's kind of annoying. Okay, Lucifer is coming in hot. 30 versus 17. Oh my god, the galley just gets popped. The demo ships are getting microed back. 1 demo goes down, and that's gonna be a destruction right there, boy. No demos coming in from Vortex. On the other side, more demos are showing up. This is, like, by the way, against these guys, look at this, 5 demos, 2 more. Against these guys, if you make 1 mistake, you're dead. I've experienced it firsthand. You lose, like, 1 boat, it's like you lost 50 supply army in castle in a normal game, you know? They just punish you immediately, and you can see it already. Oh my god, that demo. Holy. That was a sub 10. I'm telling you, they're speedrunning this. They're speedrunning this. Damn. So, Lucifron beats Anochad 3-0, and he's now up against Vortex 2-1. You know, so there's a funny story. Lucifer used to play yellow all the time. And I used to play, well, I still play yellow. I think when Lucifron came back, we did some custom games. I don't know when it was. I think it was for Steel Series tournament. I did custom games with him. And I don't know if I asked him or something, because he joined the lobby and he insta-picked green. And I was like, you don't play yellow anymore? And he said, no, too many people are playing yellow. So he's playing green now. So if you are seeing Lucifron play green and you've been watching AO4 for years, that's why he's picking green. Because he used to always play yellow. So, yeah. But now Anatan is trying to take yellow as well every game, you know, for the past couple of months. And I don't like that. I told Anatan, I told everybody, I said, guys, you can only take yellow if you beat me. If you didn't beat me in the last tournament, yellow's mine. But, you know, I'm going to call out Anatan. He did not respect that. He doesn't respect that. So Anatan is a punk. I'm just gonna say it right now on the stream. He's a punk, and yellow is mine, Anatan. Back off. You could go take pink or something. Okay, how about that? Pink's not taken. I don't think any pro player uses pink. Actually, no, Marinlo does. Anatan used to be blue. He changed. Actually, well, Louis also plays pink, right? I don't know if you guys know, but we actually can't play blue in tournaments. Do you guys know that? In Cyan. Okay, so anyway, what's happening in this game? Ottoman Lancaster, barracks opening versus barracks opening, and Lucifron is trying to decap the spearmen over here, or the, not the spearmen, the Forgotten Ruins. Yeah, because of water. Wait, why does he go in? What? Go in! What? Why doesn't he just attack from... Am I dented? Why doesn't he just attack from here? Oof. Maybe he's scared he gets surrounded or something? I don't know. But yeah, blue and cyan are not allowed in tournaments because of water maps. And to be fair, that's fine. But technically, if you have like 5 land maps, you can play cyan or blue. But, yeah, like blue on water maps especially, I feel cyan is kind of okay, but blue on water is genuinely unfair because you cannot see units well on the minimap. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they don't add more colors. Like, there's some like quality of life stuff. I don't even know if it should be called quality of life, but there's some stuff in the game that it's like, I don't get why it's not in. Like, why don't we have more colors? Like, why don't we have brown, black, white, some fucking other... Like, I don't know, some different type of blue, different type of green. Do you know what I mean? Like, why don't we have fucking... Yeah, silver, sure. Black is kind of hard to see. Well, it depends how they would look on units, but... I mean, I don't know. You would have to see it, how it looks in-game on the minimap and stuff. Like, white might look really bad, especially with, like, sacred sites and stuff, right? But... Yeah, I don't know why there's no more colors. It's weird. Did you guys know? I'm going to give you some back in my day kind of talk. Did you guys know that the game launched with 2 colors? We only had blue and red. And it took them like fucking 6 months or something, maybe a year, to add more colors. I'm not even kidding. Like, it took them so long to add colors. Back in my day, I mean, it was like that. It really was. Yeah, anyway. Let's get into the game. We're on excavation, where both players open barracks. Yeah, they're going for the Forgotten Ruins that's going to generate them stone. So Ottoman is played here because you get stone for your military schools very easily. And then Lancaster is played here because you get stone for your manors, which is very strong. And he's speed building that manor, boy, because he needed it for the supply. So I feel like in this matchup, because of how easy it is to get stone for Lancaster, and Lancaster needs a bit more stone now, I kind of like this better. Like, the build seems to be lining up a lot better for Lancaster. Is he going to take the villager out? That's the question. Or is he just going to leave it in? They're both leaving it in. Vortex is on 240. Technically, you could leave it in, because it's mining... how much is it mining? 60 resources per minute. So you could leave it in and just sell stone, I guess. And you get gold. But yeah, Mongol is broken on this map. But I'm not sure. Maybe Mongol was vetoed or banned, sorry. I'm not sure. And Lancaster, I mentioned this before, but it is considered an S-tier civ right now. Some people saying even the best civ in the game. Okay, he just farms it out till the relic. Both players do, actually. Okay, cool. The lords are coming. I don't like this fight for... Actually, no, never mind. I was gonna say, I don't like this fight for Lucifron because Vortex can just heal. But then I remembered he can heal too, so never mind.
Your casting is great to watch and learn.
Thank you, Doc. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, thank you. So, yeah, he's just sending it. He's going Hobalar, archers. And obviously he has barracks already in the back, but... he's not producing more spears. He's just staying at 7. He's been at 7 for a while. I'm not sure if he... I mean, he's in Sipahi, actually. I don't know what I'm talking about. And he's already doing the push. This is why Lancaster is considered, like, S tier. Because you can basically push out really early with very, very strong army. And lords are strong as fuck. Like, they're very, very tanky and very hard to kill. That's the main issue. I think they should probably get nerfed on HP or armor, to be fair, because 267 HP in Feudal Age with 2-2 armor is a bit too much, if you will. And again, these two guys are just immediately fighting. Immediately fighting it out. He's trying to get the deer, and that's a lot of idle time. Even if he's just standing here, going back and forth, there's like 8 villagers. Well, it was 10, but 2 died. 8 villagers, just idle time right here. And this is, he's not making spears. He doesn't give a shit. He's like, I'll just make Hobalars and Lords. And he just pushing in, sniping the spearmen. One of the imams went down. The other imam, he's gonna go down. Is that it? Are we gonna do sub 10? Sub 10 any percent speedrun? Another villager goes down. I mean, this is just 3 manors plus 3 villager advantage. You put another villager here, I guess for towers. Okay, we're past 10 minutes. Yeah, lords are too OP, I think. They're just too tanky, that's the problem. Especially like this early in the game. Like, they just feel like the fucking tanks, dude. Like actual tanks. Like heavy armor. Okay, archers now for Vortex, more Sipahi. Look at this army. And is he just gonna dive? He's just gonna dive onto the towers. More idle time. The lords are coming. Mechter. Oh! Gets picked off. Damn. You know what I find really interesting? So Luciferon beats Vortex 3-1 and beats Anoten 3-0, which I'm not going to show you the losers bracket, but that means, spoilers, if you haven't seen the other results, spoilers, watch out. This is what round of 8 looks like right now. Or round of 8, top 8. The losers bracket is down below. I'm not sure if I'm going to analyze any more games, so that's why I'm not showing it. But yeah, Luciferon beating Anoten 3-0, then Vortex 3-1. Winners bracket finals is Marine Lord versus Luciferon. You know what I find interesting? This series, Luciferon was completely passive. Just sitting in his base, but then playing against Vortex, he was playing so aggressive. Very interesting. He's adaptable, which is very good. So I wonder how he's going to do against Marine Lord. Marine Lord, I mean, both of them had a, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, 3-1. Pretty dominating, I would say, performance so far. Obviously, Luciferon did lose in group stage to Louis. But I'm excited to see how this one turns out. And I might even cast it live on my channel. We'll see. But if you're watching this in YouTube, in them video forms, I want to thank you, brother, so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. And I'll be, of course, following that series, Marine Lord versus Luciferon as well. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. Make sure you like the video. Leave them comments. You know how it goes. And if you ever want to watch me play or commentate or yap live, tune in to both YouTube or Twitch. I stream on both. So thank you for watching. And if you're watching live right now, let's keep going.